Hello, hello, my frizzy friends. Happy Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. I say that every Tuesday now. How are we this morning, you guys? I see you've been chatting away, so let's see what everybody's saying. And we've got Melissa G in the house. I think it goes backwards for me. I'm like looking, no, well, maybe not. I don't know. Hi, Lisa. Working on a bandana. Nice. And Lana Banana made it. Listing, maybe leaving soon. Okay, cool beans. Hi, Bonnie. We'll be working and lurking. Yep. Gonna see how far. Amber says she's gonna see how far she gets by the end of the live. Okay, good. You're working on the sleeves. You're the favorite of Kendall, right? Kendall and her no sleeves. Oh my gosh. Lisa. Did you guys see? You guys have a new emoji? I just put it in temporarily. I mean, we could keep it or we can do a different one. But you guys, with the amount of members that we have now, we are to do emojis. So I put a new one in there. So when we spam the chat, there's actually a little spam, the top part of spammy. So that way you can actually spam the chat if you want. Hi, Blair. Hi, Arlena. Kimmy and Tank is here. Hello, Mary Ann. We were at your house. Now we're at mine. Margaret's lurking and cleaning the kitchen. Today, I took yesterday off of, normally I would have been cleaning yesterday. I decided I would do that today so that I could finish up getting the proof copy ordered for the second proof copy of the book. Thanks to Mandy. She was amazing this weekend. And I see that you're in here too, Mandy. Hi! Mandy helped me throughout the weekend. So we got everything that we needed to fixed. Proof copy number 2 ordered. Hopefully I'll get it before the end of the week. And then assuming all goes well, we can do the book launch. So that'll be exciting. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm excited. You have not finished your 1 hour goose, Rebecca. Oh my goodness. So it's stretching into this live. Hi, Stefan. You are getting around this morning. I know everybody's going live today. This is what it's just like a good Tuesday around on the YouTube streets, huh? Callie girl, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Monique is also in the house. And Monique and her mom, Melissa, they went to Michael's this morning, and you said you had a good haul. So I hope we get to see what you guys bought. Hopefully you got some good yarns. I think I hit the bottom. Hi, Joanne. Welcome in. Welcome. There you go. You found Spammy. At first I put him in, and they're so tiny, you guys. It's really hard to get the detail that so I ended up just keeping the cat and then the word spam at the top of the can. I could have just maybe done one of the can. I could have just done that, but I kept Spammy in there. So, and Joanne is lurking and doing chores. Yep, that'll be me after this. So I'll only be on for about an hour just because I have an entire house to clean. It usually takes me 8 or 9 hours, but it's also Taco Tuesday. So I have to be done by 4. So, family comes over, all those fun things. Good morning, Kendra. Joanne's, yep, lurking, doing chores. Everybody's got something on the agenda, right? Did you guys see the tutorial is out? The yips are out, you guys. I did the right-handed and left-handed versions as well. So I got the left-handed one up yesterday too. So you guys should start making them. I want to see lots of yip earrings around the streets and different color patterns and stuff. That'll be super cute. Maybe I need to make a yip emoji. That way when I'm wearing the earrings, you guys can post a bunch in the chat.
Can I say one thing?
And Lizzie is behind the wall, so yes, you just heard her. She is the creature behind the wall.
You need to make a yip thing. The
what?
Yip emoji.
You want me to make a yip emoji? Lizzie concurs that is a need.
And make it kind of look like it's crocheted.
Oh, that'd be cute. Yep. Actually going to try and get some hooking done while I watch you this morning. I have about 4 more inches to put on this baby blanket. Oh, nice. That's not too bad. I think you can do it. You're like, I'm over this baby blanket. I just want to get these 4 inches on and be done with it. Oh, good, Kendra. I can't wait to see. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Yeah, I knew I needed to get that up for you guys. So I know I still have the frog tutorial, the no-sew frog that I'm working on, but This one I knew would be quicker because it is a quicker pattern. It's just tiny and it's much smaller, you know. So I thought, let's just get this one up first. So we did that first. But I also have been working on not so much on the crochet front. As you can see, let's see, where's the front? Here it is. This is the shawl, Amber shawl pattern. But I've got like that much done. So, I mean, I'm getting there. But it's taken time, you know, because I don't get a chance right now with everything going on with the book stuff to get much work on it. But when people come over for dinner, for example, tonight, I should have a chance to work on it some more. So I'm on skein number 2, and it's a mess at this point. So in theory, I could try to ball it from the other end, but do I really want to do that? I'm kind of just slowly pulling it in the hopes that it won't become a yarn barf mess. Baby schmaybe, Stefan. Okay, it's okay if the baby's already born. I have a blanket that I started before Lizzie was born, and it is still a whip. And it's going to be way too small for her now. So it may be one of those that ends up getting frogged or flung to somebody else to finish. Oh, exactly. Dang. That's why people end up with 23 whips. And whispers, Amber. I'm right there. I haven't. See, Amber's so honest about it too. And she's brought them all to share with us and stuff. Mine are all tucked in bins. So I haven't actually done the sharing of it yet. I do plan to. I'll probably do it in a video. But I'll be like, all right, when I'm ready to tackle it, I will get them out. I will show you guys what I have, and then decide from there what we're doing with it, if it's going to be something we keep working on or not. But I have at least 2, maybe even 3 Whimsy bodies. Whimsy's my spider character from the book that's coming out. So she's a crochet pattern I have, but I have her bodies. They don't have legs. So I definitely need to finish those. So hi, Glenn. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes. Oh my gosh, Rebecca. Rebecca shared with me this. She shared a really cool picture of a ring, a crocheted ring of a cat. And we were like, she came up with the idea. Give her full credit. But she was saying we should try to like adapt the floppy cat pattern and make a ring, because, you know, I've been kind of on this crochet jewelry kick, and you know, I haven't seen anybody make the jewelry yet, but I would love to see that. So, you know, I'll bring out more jewelry options. Right there too, not showing anyone. Yeah, exactly. Rebecca's like, Ixnay on them Ips way, right? We don't want to talk about those. Hola, Maritza. Welcome in. Try to hide their hoarding tendencies in a closet. Yeah, pretty much. I actually emptied out the lowest bin of a 3-tier giant like plastic bin thing, and that's where I put all my whips. So I did actually look at them. I actually put my eyes on them this year, so that's good, because they've been in multiple bags shoved into the corner of my closet for a while. So I feel like that was one step in the right direction, you know. Yes, Rebecca, for sure. You should certainly make Whimsy. That would be amazing. But yeah, I will. That might be one of those things that I just kind of bring on here to work on. The only problem is the legs are probably the hardest part, because, as I like to say, there are 12 gauge jewelry wire is what is in the internal structure of the legs, and you crochet around them. So then there's a little cap for the bottom, right? So there's that way you kind of take the bottom of the jewelry wire and you flip it back up so that it's more of like a loop at the bottom. And then there's a little black sleeve that kind of goes there. So it's tedious a little bit, but they are way more durable that way. You know, obviously you can shape them to be spider legs properly. And, you know, she has the 2 in the front that she uses more like arms. And so you can have her holding flit, you know, there's all these fun things to do. And you have the wire. Nice. Yeah, I just get the black 12 gauge. It's like in a spool. I actually bought a huge, I kid you not, like if you look at it from the side, there's wire like that thick worth of wire in this spool. And I then realized, of course, that I had at least 2 other smaller ones already, but that's okay. It'll get used eventually, right? You don't have closets. I do have a 10 by 10 shed, and we are thinking about getting a shipping container for my crochet room. A shipping container, as in like those big metal shipping containers for your crochet room. I'm trying to envision this. Where is it going to go though? Is it climate controlled? I don't know. I've heard that they need to be like climate controlled, the yarn and stuff. I don't know. Allegedly, right? Want to put her in my classroom as a decoration. Yes. Well, and you saw for my mom, she has her right now. I do need to make another one, and I bought the yarn to do so. But I had made her in blanket yarn, and so she came out like she was a good size one. So that would be really cute too for the classroom. And in her legs, it's not the 12 gauge wire. I actually used this. I get this from my dad. This is the wire that I used in her legs. So this is actually, I think it's like a phone electrician's wire, but it's bends just as easily. And because it's more heavy duty, it will hold its shape a lot better. Oh, nice, Tank. Well, that's handy. Gosh. It's going to be like the she shed, right? But it's just made out of the shipping container. That sounds fabulous. People make houses out of shipping containers, or they'll stack them and actually make multi-story houses. Have you seen those? Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, Sway Swag, Lefty Crocheter from Idaho. Nice. I'm up in Washington, so you're not too far from me. They've used shipping containers to make, yeah, tiny homes. Yep. Exactly. Amber, I don't know if you can tell. Is this the same one that you got? You said you ordered the Grape Fizz colorway from Amazon and you weren't sure if it was right, but I'm just holding it up in case you want to grab your ball and compare. I would say what you guys are seeing is accurate to my color that I'm looking at. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. I love this color. But yeah, if you got 3 skeins on Amazon for $11. Is that right? Because that's a good steal. I would definitely get it from there then. Because I was looking on, I think I saw it on Hirschner's, and it was going for $4 a skein or something. So it's not much different. But when you have, free shipping through Amazon and stuff like that, then why not? It looks like my blue is brighter. Oh, okay. Yeah, now it's getting in the sunlight. There we go. Yeah. It was still pretty, whichever. I'll have to take a look and see on Amazon, but it's probably pretty close. Possibly the dye lot is different, so it's like just slightly different, but not enough to be too different. You can still make it work. And the brighter pinky purple. Yeah, it is. It's kind of a magenta. Kind of. It's almost like an iris purple, but it doesn't look as pink, I feel like, in person. It looks more purple to me, but it looks kind of more pink in the screen there. Did you really? Oh, nice. Oh, I want to see that in your witch's hat. That must have looked really cool. I love all those witches hats I keep seeing that have they come up and then they kind of do this like weird little bendy turn thing. Have you guys seen those? Not the traditional, witch's cap. It's more like if that met with, I'm thinking of the gals in the Harry Potter ones that were in the blue that came from like in the Goblet of Fire. Do you know what I'm talking about? And they had that kind of like a bonnet type hat that was a little sideways on the top. It's kind of like that. My sister had a shipping container for a craft studio for a while. It wasn't climate controlled, so it didn't end up working for her. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I saw at Costco, they had, for a while there, they had a I guess it was a greenhouse. So it was made out of wood. It had some windows around, but it also had like a desk that lined, I think, 3 sides of it. It had windows that opened up. And I was looking at my husband and I was like, maybe we could get that and I could make it a she shed. We could just figure it out. We can make it work. The kids would love it. You know, we'll get good lighting. I can do my filming in there. But yeah, we have an HOA, so I don't know that they would approve of that. Oh, Nightbot decided to join us. Hi, Nightbot. So anyway, oh, you guys, I forgot. I need to, hang on. I need to go get the, because it's September. It's September now, isn't it? So I need to do
It was September yesterday.
I know, it was September yesterday, Lizzie said. Hang on. Hello, Carrie. Oh, thank you. This is new. This is another one of my Goodwill purchases. I love shopping at Goodwill. I don't know what it is. People go shopping at all different places, and then I don't care if it's used or gently used, you know, or whatever. But I find some really cute stuff there. Like I got, I think 9 tops for $60. That's pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Thank you. Bow Buttons, Academy of Magic with Madame Maxine. Yes, that is exactly what I was trying to say, Callie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm terrible coming up with things when I need to. So I had started putting together the monthly giveaway. So we do our monthly appreciation giveaway. And so I started putting it together. Let me go grab it. And that way I can share with you guys what we're going to be playing for. So bear with for just a moment. Bear with one more moment. Okay. All right, here we go. So for this month's monthly appreciation, and I might add to it, I don't know yet, but I just started kind of going through the things that I've compiled, and then sometimes I find other stuff, so you never know. It might get added to, or it might just stay this way, but we'll find out soon. Hi, Andy. Hello. All right, so this month we've got more vintage books. We've got easy accessories. We've got prayer shawls, and let's see, we've got fashion sweaters. The look of today with hairpin crochet. Yes, so these are some vintage, kind of like old school magazines, but they all have lots of patterns inside. So I especially liked a lot of these ones. The prayer shawls were actually really pretty, I thought. So those are on the tap there. We have a notes notebook, okay, with lots of pretty butterflies, and I think they're bees and beetles and such, but this is like a collection from James Burke, but I always like how they look. They look really nice. So we got that. We have another scrap cake. This one is a sunflower color scheme here. So this scrap cake will be in there. Hi, Diane Major. How's it going? I can't believe it's September already. I know. So this one is, yes, called Sunflower. This was again from Kim over at Fortunate Creations. So I am passing this one to you guys because it is beautiful. I love that make a totally cute sunflower. Those are perfect colors. You're also getting these milky, soft, skin-friendly yarns. I believe these were from Temu. They are very soft. So you got 2 greens and a purple, which would be something cool for Halloween, I would say. So you get those little guys. These are 100% acrylic, and they're 50-gram balls on each one. And it doesn't give you that much information, which is what tells me I probably got it from Temu. They don't tend to tell you much. It'll tell you if it's cotton or acrylic. That's about it. Bless you. You're going to get the cutest little teddy bear measuring tape. Look how cute that is. And that won't come on there. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Between the cats and me, if you do get a hair, I apologize. But I do try to make sure that there aren't any. Thank you, Diane. I'm doing well. Yes, the pattern's up now, so you guys can make your own yip yips. I didn't even take the price tag off. I'm terrible. It's like what, at Christmas time, you got to take the price tags off. Well, it leaves a residue, so sorry about that. But it's a big twist. It's the one that has like all the different, what you calls them, you know, the hermit, the fool, like, what do you call those? The cards, the tarot cards. Jesus, my brain. What are words? Why can't I ever think them up? So that's going to be in there. I've got... Okay, so I've seen people use these as stitch markers, and some say that this is their favorite type of stitch marker. So I got some. I haven't tried them yet, but I got a pack of these little guys. So these are supposedly really good stitch markers to use. So I got those. And a pack of tapestry needles, because we need those for those of us that have to sew things like amis. Those will be there. And then last but not least, another one of the mermaid kits. So you get all the stuff that you need. And this is Sheep G's Katona yarn to make this cute little mermaid here. Milu. Isn't that cute? So that is all what's on the table for this month's monthly appreciation. Again, I might add to it. This is what I've got so far. So yes. So those are nice and vibrant, right? I've already written down what we've got so far for members and everything else. So I've got everybody on there so far. We'll still do the drawing where I pick 5 names and 4 people get 2 entries in. 1 gets 10 entries in. That's every live we do that. Isn't that cute? Oh, Kendra. Thank you. Oh my God. The shipping has gotten ridiculous. Have you guys like had to ship anything recently? Just lurking for a bit, Kimmy says. Aw, let me heart that. Hang on, Kendra. I'm going to heart that. Heart, and I'm going to thumbs it up. There we go. So that gets you in the name. That gets you in as well. So any gifteds, super chat, super stickers gets your name in again as well. Hi, Kim. How's it going? I want to keep calling you Kimberly, though. Kimberly is in the house. How's it going, my friend? But yeah, so we will draw the name here in a little bit. What else? I'm missing something, I'm sure of it. But yeah, I do plan to do another dib sale. I know I've been mentioning that. I'm thinking there's a whole lot of things going on this week on the streets, on the YouTube streets. So I didn't want to do it this week. I'm still kind of going through stuff as well. Oh, thank you, Amber. Thank you so much. That gets you in again. Thank you, thank you. You have several to go out tomorrow, and I'm scared. Oh my gosh. So I got a package together. Things are going to have to change for the second dib sale, unfortunately. Originally I had it where if you spent $50, you got free shipping. And it's not free shipping, right? I pay for shipping, basically. Every bag that I sent to you guys was on average, within the US, was on average about $11 to ship. So on a $50 order, I would get $40, you know, or even $39. So I took a pretty big hit on that. I think overall I still did well and whatnot. And it was great. But I think this time around it's going to have to be higher up, sadly, because it just eats away at any kind of profit. You know, it's just like giving yarn away at some points and stuff. So, oh, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Yes, that helps with recouping. I think I looked recently. I want to say I spent over it might have even been over $400 was just through shipping out those dibs packages. It was ridiculous.
Mom,
What?
that's a lot of money.
I know. So yeah, it was crazy. But anyway, so, and the more you purchase, like you can only put things into certain size bags. And so it's cheaper if you send multiple packages than it is to send one that is bigger than a certain size. So there were some that had to go in like 3 of those. So that you can just imagine it was just ridiculous. And then, I I finally got a package to ship out to my friend in Sweden, and I've been meaning to get this package out to her for months. I got it ready. I got it all like weighed and all those things. And I go to find out how much it's going to cost. And this is not a huge box, okay? I'm talking maybe like this. 12 was the biggest size, I think it was. And, oh, thank you so much, Arlena. Thank you. You guys are amazing. But yeah, so to ship her package, and I didn't ship it. I couldn't. It was going to be $75 to ship that little box. And in fact, she was trying to ship me something, but found that I guess Sweden is not shipping right now to the US. So we're both having to hold our packages for a while. Oh, it's just, it's like very frustrating. You just want to be able to send each other gifts and things like that. And, postal system, what can you say? But yeah, I'm like, I can't. I think the last time I shipped that size box to her, it was like maybe 35, which is hard. But at the same time, I'm like, it's got to go a far distance. I get that, but I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. It's amazing that this is such a wonderful community. I know you guys hear that all the time, but it's true. Like, I just love having you guys here, and those,
I do too.
and my daughter agrees. She said she does too. Yes. Is that the CFO? What is CFO? CFO. What's the CFO? Break that down for me, Diane. I just can't remember what that is. But it's just ridiculous. Yeah. It's nuts. I don't know. So many of the small businesses that I've been following for years are not shipping to the US or are even going out of business because they can't afford the shipping prices, because everybody wants free shipping. And it's like, so I think in the next dib sale, it's probably going to be on 100. Otherwise it would be like that $11 sort of marker kind of thing. So it's just nuts. That, or I could try to factor it in better to the cost of the yarn, but I don't know. Chief Financial Officer. I'm confused still. It's what, the Chief Financial Officer? Oh, Lizzie? Are you talking about Lizzie?
Me?
Yes, totally. Because you were saying that's not, no, it's too much. So true. Yeah. I have, Melissa G, if you're still here, I do have your package ready to go. I've already had it stickered over the weekend, but I just need to get over to UPS. So yeah, I know. I need to add the shipping in. I want everybody to, part of it is also just that, like, I want to give away my yarn to the people that I care about here in the community. So, like, I don't want to have to charge that. But at the same time, I'm like, I at least have to make back what I paid to buy the yarn in the first place, right? It's an expression, right? Yep. Or Lizzie could be the CFO, Chief Frizzy Officer. I like that too. You're my CFO, you're my Chief Frizzy Officer. No rush. It's already ready to go. I just have to get over there to ship it out. So it might not be till tomorrow, just because I have to clean this house and I don't want to. I really don't. But
No, you do.
I don't want to clean the house. She said, you do. No, I don't. I want it clean. I don't want to clean it. There's a difference. Right?
Sounds like the same thing.
Maybe do half off shipping for, that could do too. Like I cover half, they cover half. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. I think that's probably the better bet. And it's just, and shipping outside of this country, unfortunately, is just crazy right now. Anything outside of it. It's just it's so expensive. You spend more in shipping than you do on whatever's in the box, So we've only had, out of that whole thing, one package of 3 that was going to one person. One package ended up getting, this is UPS. actually destroyed it. So they just basically let me know that there was damage, there was damage in transit somehow. And so the package was destroyed. I was like, what? And it was a whole bunch it was like 6 skeins of blanket yarn. So, right, Margaret? Oh my gosh. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in. How's school going? So we decided to go and continue with Wisdom Ridge. So it's like an online school, but this is like, it's still part of the public, I can't talk, school system. However, it's all done online. She does have a teacher, but she doesn't have to go to class or anything like that. It's all, spoken through, through email and stuff like that. So because it's more structured, and also because the stuff that I was using or that I thought was going to be very good as her curriculum, as I was listening and watching and seeing what it had, a lot of it was, yes, it was a gamified type of, both the programs were supposed to use gaming kind of to also learn, but a lot of it was just watching a bunch of videos, and I didn't find that there was a lot of comprehension, asking her questions, asking her, for like quizzing her throughout it, you know what I mean? And it just kind of got to the point where I could tell it was kind of tedious for her, and it just was, she actually likes doing worksheets. She likes doing the online stuff like we were doing. It's just, we're going to just try it again. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully better this time. Oops, we were playing with the package. I think Ace Ventura, was it Ace Ventura? The one where I think he was originally like a shipping guy, and there's a scene in the movie where Jim Carrey is just like kicking it down the street. Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh. It's been so long since I saw that movie, but every time, or maybe was it Cable Guy or was it Ace Ventura that had that? I don't remember now. Supposed to be coming back from Marty's. When I checked tracking today, it had gone back down to Atlanta and now shows it is in Maine. Where's it supposed to go, Margaret? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Rebecca, exactly. So it's the school, the specific school itself, the public school, is where she just doesn't want to go back to. Hi, Miranda. It was Ace Ventura. Okay, I was like, I think it was Ace Ventura. Pet detective. Yeah, he starts off as a shipping guy, and it's, when I see packages come in like that, I always think of that movie because it's just like so true. I mean, I've had ones where it was like they wanted to just peek inside and then give it to you, It's just like, what's going on? Oh, Indiana. Wow. Ugh. Yeah, this one was going to the East Coast, and it actually made it to the East Coast. Like, it almost made it there. And then something happened, and of course they don't give you all the information, but when you file a claim to try to recoup costs back, they want pictures, and it's like, it's in your hands, and you said you destroyed it, and you gave me no pictures. So what pictures are we talking about here, I just think it's funny, the system, how that all works. But yeah, it's just because I had to refund the money because I don't have additional skeins either of those. So, I already did that. So now I have to wait on UPS to get their act together. So we'll see what happens, but it is what it is. Hi, Trini. Welcome in. How have you been? I'm working on my, it's going to be a cowl, like a chunky cowl, but it looks like it will be a shawl for others. People like shawls oh my God, my mouth and my brain are not at the same speed right now. Exactly. Right, Kendra? I I have had so many cases like that where you talk to one person and they're like, oh, you need to talk to this person. You go talk to that person. They're like, oh, but you should have been talking to this person. And then you're like going back and forth and stuff. And I'm like, just somebody talk to me, please. It's seeing more of the United States than you probably have, Margaret. Exactly. See if it holds up. Yep. I don't know. Well, I probably did, Tammy, but then I got sidetracked. I'll admit. I will check it. I promise. I promise. I will check it as soon as my live is over. I will check it. Okay. I'll check the email. Yeah. You just never know where these things are going to end up. But I mean, for the amount that I shipped, I think just one having the issue is not too bad. So hopefully the next one will go well. But yes, I will have lots of yarn, not as much as this last one, but I will have lots more yarn to put in there. So hopefully you guys can join in for that one as well when it comes. I'm thinking probably by mid-month maybe we can try and do another dibs. But like I was saying, this month I know that they're doing another auction for Joe, who had passed. She's in our community, but I know Diana D is doing another auction soon. I think this week or maybe the weekend. I want to say Mom G Gear is also having a dib sale this week. Is it this Thursday? Other people might know, but I felt like there was at least 2, if not 3 different things going on this week. And I was like, I'm not going to add to that. So, and then next week will probably be my book launch. Hopefully, please keep your fingers crossed that everything looks good and we are good to go. I don't know what I did just there, but I think I was meant to do a front post double and I just kept wrapping that yarn around my hook. I don't know. There was a lot more loops there than there needed to be. Oh my gosh. Who had a package get lost and ended up literally going all over the world? Do they just take a guess as to where it should go? They're like, let's see if anyone in Australia might know who this is. Dee's Creative Hands and Mama G have theirs this week. Yeah, on Thursday, right? Or not Thursday, Wednesday. Thursday. Oh my gosh. My brain. Factory knots and blanket yarn. So frustrating. I've had blanket yarn that had multiple knots. Oh, which one? Oh, that giant one. The giant blanket yarn that I used for the enormous Yummy Cats. One of the skeins of that had I think it must have had at least 2 or 3 factory tied knots in there. And that yarn, there's not as much in it because it's so thick. So, you're having to waste because if you want to cut it and then tie it off, do your own thing with it, and not just hope that there's holds, then, you end up losing a lot of it. So 9/5 second auction, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, 9/5. Is that the one for Joe, Tank? Is that the one for Joe? Yay, all the tentacles are done for the big octopus. Ooh, how big is the big octopus? Okay, so that's Diana D's doing the auction on Friday for Joe's yarn. Okay. So that's the second auction at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't want to add to that. Mine is not necessarily time sensitive. So, oh, nice, Andy. Oh, I'm so glad. So you're getting use out of it. That's wonderful. This is the third one I found today. Oh my gosh. So annoying. That is very frustrating. I'm frustrated for you, Rebecca. But yeah, so I'll have the, for dibs and such, I do give a sneak peek to Royal Hive members, so they get to check out the yarn ahead of time and let me know if there's anything they want. So that is a special perk of that tier. So I'll do that again as I did last time, and then the rest will go obviously up for here. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you posted. May even be more towards the end of this month if, you know, I feel like there's just too much going on. She has 85 bags. Oh my gosh. Does she live close to where Joe and her family lived, or, you know, live? Because how are they shipping them to Diana D? I'm just wondering logistically. That just seems like that must have been difficult. Unless Diana drove there and picked them up or something. Stop calling me people. I want to hang with my peeps. Exactly. Oh my goodness. That's definitely more than I'll have what she has. I think right now I've got probably about 2 bins of yarn so far, but I'm sure I'll have more. 10 minutes. They only live 10 minutes away? Oh, that's good then. So they can just grab, she can just take what she needs and organize it. Oh, that's really good.
Who can take what who needs?
Oh, we're just talking about other people in our community. Yeah. I'm glad that there's that convenience there that she can do that. So, should we draw some names, you guys? It's already 20 minutes till. Let's draw some names and put you guys in for the appreciation. So, hang on a second. Let me get up Nightbot here. So, hang on. Nightbot. Let's log you in. Here we go. Okay, we got to come up with a word. Let's come up with a word. We already did yip yip, so let's come up with a different word. Let's see. Okay, so the word of the day is wish. So go ahead and type in wish. My wish is that my book comes back and is perfect and I can get it out. Wish. Make a wish. Yes. So Wish Weaver is my book, and I am trying to get this book out. So it looks really good, you know, online, but I gotta see how it looks in the book form before I go putting it out there. So what's up, hon? It's 9:42. But yes, go ahead and put in the word wish.
Would it be too early for a Lunchable?
No, you can go have one if you want, but I can't help you right now.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna add that.
All right. So we've got, let's see. Oh, I guess I have to hit done first. Okay, there we go. So we have 13 entries so far. So keep on going. Oh, I see a little Spidey. A little tiny one too. It's kind of cute. It's a little itty bitty guy right there. He's just crawling up, doing his thing, you know. Kendra. Thank you. Yes. Cross those fingers, toes too, please. I'll take whatever I can get. Oh my goodness. So we're still hanging at 13 entries, 15 entries now. How many people are watching? Don't forget your thumbs too while we're doing this. 22 watching. I think I scared people away with my talk of shipping. Hi, Wendy. Welcome in. You're a new face. Nice to see you. Are you working on anything? And what are you guys working on? Let me know. I kind of want to say bad words right now. I really don't like blanket yarn. Aw. Is it, oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Subscribe and hang out more. And that way we can see you in the lives more. I go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I'm in Washington State, so it's Pacific Standard Time. Your eyes are crossed. Well, my mom always told me, so allegedly, and this just stuck in my head, that if this was probably just a mom telling a kid not to do this, and so that your kid would stop. But she told me that if you keep crossing your eyes like that and somebody hits you upside the head, your eyes will get stuck that way. Did anybody's parents ever tell them that? like I stopped doing it right then and there. So yeah, she had a few things like that she told me, and then I was like, oh geez, I'm gonna stop doing that right now. No thanks. round 13 of 23 on the sleeve. You're getting there, Amber. You're getting there. So we're at 18 entries. Yours told you that too. I have to say allegedly. I've not seen it happen, but I don't know. It could. So, oh my goodness. So 25 watching. If anybody has just started tuning in, if you want to put in or type in, the word wish. You heard that too, Margaret. So there might be some truth. Oh my gosh, right? We tell our kids these things because we need them to stop doing things. But my mom told me, I'm not gonna repeat it. It's not really, I'll just say it's ew, it's gross. But she had a story to tell me about not biting my nails. I'll just put that out there. And so that stopped it straight away in its tracks when I was younger. So yes, if you want to know, I can tell you on the side, but I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube. Stepping on a rusty nail will cause lockjaw. Yeah. You had your son believing it was illegal to get married until you were 35, and then he learned that. Oh my gosh. Or stop making that face or you're going to get stuck that way. Yes. Exactly. Old wives' tales. Yep. Exactly. Amber, you're so funny. So we're that was my coffee going down the wrong tube. Pardon me. So we're at 19 entries, 26 watching. If anybody hasn't put wish in the chat, please do that now. That's going to it just enters your name in. I'm going to be drawing names. So 5 names will be drawn, and you get into my monthly appreciation giveaway that I started doing a couple months ago. So all these things here, I've kind of showed them off this morning, is so far what's in there. But I do find things. Sometimes I just go, when I'm shopping, if I see stuff and I'm like, ooh, that'd be good for a giveaway, then I usually just grab it. So. You can, yes. I have heard that you can get tetanus from a rusty nail. So probably I'll have, oh my gosh, I know I have PTSD from some of the stuff. Oh, laundry, no. So it sounds like it's a laundry / cleaning house day for a lot of us. So we are at 19 entries. So I'm going to go ahead and start drawing the names just so we make sure we get everybody in for today. And we even had spam. We had the new emoji, and I didn't even do spammy today, so I apologize. And I don't think I have another. I do have a story, so maybe I'll do spammy after, or I'll have something else I can tell you guys. Something in my eye, besides my eye, of course. All right, so I'm going to start drawing names. Here we go. So the first 4 people that I draw will get 2 entries into this month's monthly appreciation. So first winner is Wendy Klein. See, you come in, your name gets drawn. Look at that. Congratulations, Wendy. So that gets your name in 2 times to our monthly appreciation. And then we will get another name here. Kendra, congrats. Yay. All right, on to the next page. Here we go. We did, yes. Melissa G. I didn't extend it too far, but Melissa G won last month. The prior month was Kimberly. Alley Cat Kimberly won on the prior month. Okay, here we go. Another re-roll here. Monique, congrats. Yay, Monique. And here we go. And one more is going to get 2 entries, okay? One more name for 2 entries. Arlena, congratulations. Arlena. Okay, one more name. This is the big 10 entries in. So I basically do this by numbers. So I drop you guys in. So you'll get 10 chunk of numbers is how it works. And then I do a random number generator. So that's how we do this. But here we go. Here's for the 10. Callie girl. Congratulations, Callie. So you get the 10 entry and everybody else has the 2. So congrats, you guys. All right. So let me get Nightbutt out of the way here. I will go ahead and we're going to do Spammy. I'm going to tell you my story and then it might be kind of different. Well, it might be too late, you guys. I don't know. I think it would be very difficult to catch up. I kind of need to do it right in the beginning. So I don't know. You guys. Maybe I shouldn't do it. I'll just tell you my story and then just remind me on Thursday that I need to do Spammy so that way we can get another name in that way. There he is. Yes, I know. Spammy comes up. But I think like by now there's so much chatting has happened that it's really tough to get your name into that slot, that top contributor slot. That's how you get that extra 2 entries. Oh, thank you, Kendra. She gifted 5 memberships. Let's see who got them. Sassy Mary and Coley, Diane Major, Sharon Loves Purple, and Jeremy. Congratulations, you guys. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Kendra. Yay. It's through all these gifted memberships and stuff, we start getting these extra emojis. So let me know. You guys need to let me know which is the next one that you want, because as soon as we hit it, I will let you know. And then, or I'll just post it like I did this time. So yeah. So Kendra, I'm going to put you in. So every gifted membership counts for 1 entry. So that gives you 5 entries for that one. Members. There we go. I like being number 1, Rebecca. Doesn't everybody? Yay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, my little story. I was just going to tell you. So one of the things that I've been working on, this Yip Yip has been problematic, by the way. He always wants to look into my hair and snuggle in my hair and not be looking out. A little bugger. Anyway, so one of the things that I've been really trying to think about, especially because I'm releasing my books now and everything, is that the teaching resources. So I'm really excited to bring additional things that people can use if they are teachers or if they are parents that teach at home. Just fun things you can do with your kids, that kind of stuff. And so one of the things that I'm going to have on my website, so if you go to the website, it's just frizzybee.com. But if you want to get any of these resources or my free patterns, all those kinds of things, you just have to sign up for my newsletter. That's all you have to do. So it's free. Everything is free. But it just, signing up for the newsletter allows me to let you know when the books come out, and if there's any giveaways or anything like that. It just starts making sure that I have your guys' names so that you don't have to just hope you hear about stuff. I can let you know, but I'm not going to spam you, so don't worry. None of that. I hate spammy email people. So anyway, one of the things that I did, my members already know about because I let you guys know, but I started making these they're going to be little printables. So this is going to be one of the first ones, Pollen Pals, a mini book of flowers and bees. And it's going to have my little logo on the back. And so this one will have 2 ways that you can print it. One way is, I haven't glued anything yet, but this is the cover. So you'll glue this to this side, and that will really solidify the book. But this is all based on how you fold it to get, here we go. There we go. So to get it to open. So it's a bunch of different cute little bees. It's the bees that you guys have as your memberships, but the bees are on different flowers. So it's a bunch of different flowers with bees on them, and you get to color them, or the kids get to color them. I also have it, I'm going to do a little video and I'll put it on my other channel, on the Frizzy Bee Books channel. but I'm going to do a video where I show how to fold everything. So you can either show the kids that way or, you know, or you can just look. But this is an example. So this says option 1. So you would print it like that. And this is for the one where you fold it, right? And then I have another one where you're going to fold it a different way, but they have to be all upright like this. So this one is going to be kind of how I do my book dummies for, is what they call them for picture books, when you make a faux book to kind of see how your picture book looks in real life. So I'll show you guys in the video how to do all that. But yeah, so it'll come with all the printables and just, you know, these kind of little fun things, I think, that I can add in there. Bonnie's saying hello. Oh, it says hello on here, but on here I see the emoji. I love that. I'm a dork, you know. Oh my goodness. Kendall, it's okay. Don't worry, my friend. I'm glad that you were able to pop in. Don't forget to put your thumbs in there too. I will be having to leave in about 5 minutes just because I have an entire house to clean before Taco Tuesday starts. So yes, that's my agenda for today. I will change into something less dressy looking and just get down to cleaning, I guess. I have got myself into a rhythm. I clean the house every 2 weeks. So I used to just not. I would just kind of, we would keep up with like tidying and all that kind of stuff. But like a good deep clean would not happen. It would maybe do one a month or something like that. So I'm trying to get better about it. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'm sure you can tell. I'm not that kind of person that just loves to clean their house. A 2-hour goose. Oh. Is it a big goose? I mean, how are you supposed to get it done in an hour? Just seems like that would be more difficult, but who knows? Unless it's a little guy. Thank you, Kendall. Are you going to make up hair? Oh my gosh, Heather. Thank you for joining the Royal Hive. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the Royal Hive, my friend. I will send you you're on Discord. You'll be able to join us in the Royal Hive chat as well. So I'll get that all set up once we're done here as well. You know what it reminds me of, Margaret? All right, Kendra, have a good rest of your day. So this reminds me of Alexander and the Wind-Up Mouse, that book. Do you remember that, like the pebble that he gets? He was like looking for that really vibrant looking pebble. This is what that reminded me of. It's not big, but not mini. Just enough to not be able to be done in an hour, right? Oh my gosh. But yeah, butterfly wing would also work too. I could see that. I actually got these. IKEA has a set of 3, and I haven't hung them yet, but we have them kind of laying up in our dining room. But IKEA has a set of art prints that are 3 very blown up, so you can see them up close, butterfly wings, different colors, and they're really pretty. So you just kind of, like, if you just first look at it, you might not recognize what it is unless you're familiar with how a butterfly wing looks. But I saw those and I'm like, yes, those are so pretty. I loves it. You're on round 17 of 23. Oh my goodness. You're almost there. 6 more to go. You got this, Amber. You got this. All right. I can't even get one round or one. It's not a round, it's a row. I can't even get one row done in a live, you guys. It's because I'm chatty McChatty over here. An hour in chunky knot brunette blanket with knots. Oh, yeah. What was their original pattern in? Was it done in chunky yarn or was it done in acrylic or? I'm so glad you love the channel too, Heather, and that you can come in when you can. And you can always catch the replays. I know it's not quite the same with lives because, you know I've been on replays before, but not even realized I was on replays. I'm like, where's my chat? I want to chat with people. I can't. At the top of the chat, it shows 10:23. 10:23. Top of the chat. What shows 10:23? Break that down for me, Tank. What's 10:23? Playing yarn chicken with this bandana. Wish me luck. Oh no. Oh, it's the chenille yarn. Oh, yeah. I haven't tried that yet. Was it the Dollar Tree one? Umbrella that has monarch butterflies on it. My sister bought it and couldn't take it home. It wouldn't fit in her suitcase. Lucky you. Oh my gosh. Passing by to say hello, working and lurking. Hi, Sonia. 10 rounds. Oh, for Amber. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. I pulled an Amber. Usually you're like, because that's usually me. I'll say something in response to something that happened, like a few up in the chat. And then you're like, what? What are you talking about, Julian? Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know. Anyway, that's as far as it goes. Coley, did you see you got gifted a membership, Coley? You can thank Kendra for that, although Kendra had to get going, but you got a gifted membership. How's it going, my friend? All right, you guys. Now that Coley's here, I have to head out. I don't want to clean. I really don't want to clean. But alas, if I don't do it, it's not going to get done. So they use one of the premier ones. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's probably better quality than the other. I still have a lot of that yarn that I need to play around with. I would like to try it out and see how I like the chenille. So back working in the kitchen. All right, Margaret. We'll channel each other, so we'll get it done, okay? We've got this. All right, you guys. Fun as always. I love hanging out with you, and I will see you on Thursday. Maybe I'll have my second proof copy by then. I don't know. They were early on the first one, so hopefully. And then we can get the party started, right? Perfect. All right, you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget your thumbs on the way out. And I will see you Thursday, all right? All right, bye, guys.